Hi everyone, it's Karen again. Yep, I'm doing another video. Today I'm going to be changing one of my silicones. Um, she is, uh, she is a, what do you call it? Um, I gotta remember the name of this doll. I haven't played with her in a long time. I was never into little tiny babies. And when I ordered her from Baby Clones, I thought she was going to be bigger, and she's like really tiny. And she wears like a preemie or newborn clothes if you can get the newborn clothes small enough. She's a beautiful baby. Um, just not what I thought she was going to be. So I think that's why I don't bond as much to her, because she's small and I'm not used to small babies. As you can see, I'll show you guys up close. She's a little tiny thing. I mean, she's absolutely beautiful. She has a drink and wet system. She has armatures, eat and poop system. So she's fully loaded with bells and whistles. As you can see, her arms go up and down. They're posable. I'm thinking about selling her. I'm not sure yet. Part of me wants to sell her because I want a bigger baby, but part of me feels like she was one of my first silicones, and I don't know if I want to sell her. So I'm still up in the air about it, but if anyone's ever interested in, wants to DM me or Facebook message me, PM me, then we could talk about it. These are not cheap dolls. This is a very expensive doll. As a matter of fact, she's my most expensive doll in my nursery. So I bought her straight from Baby Clone. She is not secondhand. I'm her only mother. Um, she has a head full of hair. But today I'm going to dress her in some Christmas outfit because everybody's getting Christmas clothes on. I don't mess with her hair a whole lot, only because it is I think it's mohair and it's really, really soft, and I don't want it to get pulled out at all. So I don't do a lot with her hair. I might keep it in a ponytail or just let it go wild or whatever. But I don't let it wild that often because I don't want it to rub off on the pillows. But as you can see, she has very long and very pretty hair. So I'm going to end up putting it back up in a ponytail with a bow in it, a red bow, um, for Christmas. Like I said, I love her to pieces. She's very soft. Her silicone is very, very soft. She's just a peanut. She's a little tiny peanut, and I'm gonna show you like the size of her legs and everything. And I'm just so used to like my very first silicone that I got was is a doll that's made by Maria. Her name is Maria, and I mean I have her, their COAs, all their COAs. I'm gonna get a notebook thing to put all my COAs in. I haven't done it so they stay in a safe place so they don't get ruined. But my very first one, where is she? Is made. She's from Spain. Oh, there she is. This is the first one that I had gotten, my baby silicone one, and that is Naira is the sculpt. And the lady that made it, her name's Maria, but I cannot pronounce her last name, so I apologize. But that's the name of her nursery right there at the top. She made my very first silicone baby, and she made one of my little boys that I don't film very much, but I'm going to film him today when I do his sister, or either tomorrow when I put their Christmas stuff on. I'm going to film them together so you could see, you know, they're from the same artist. They're two different sculpts because I had asked her for a sculpt that was the same as the first one, the girl that I got, and somehow communication got mixed up, and she ended up making something that I didn't really want, and I wasn't really happy about it. And he's like this size, and again, like I said, I'm not into small silicones. I like, I know that she looks like, look how little she is. See how flexible she is? But look how little her legs are. Little tiny legs and little tiny arms. She's beautiful, but she's just little. And baby Carter is the same way. He's little. He's made by a different artist though. He's not from Baby Clones. But he's tiny. And I'm just not a tiny mom. So I do have 2 tiny babies in my nursery that are both premature, which are these 2, or preemies. I do have newborns. They're on the newborn side. And they were my first vinyl newborns that I got. And I like them. I don't play with them a lot, but you guys will see them. Also, I'm going to start doing videos with them and stuff so that you can see my whole collection eventually. And then if you guys want to see something, or you want to see one of the dolls that I have, you can request that, and I could dress them and we could talk online. I'm just so excited. Like, I'm so excited to get back into YouTube and try and get some of my time off my hands and not feel so anxious. And I mean, Christmas makes everybody anxious, but it's not as bad. I just, trying to get used to living in a house with just my boys is a little different. So, but it's okay. I'm getting there, and every day is a different day. And sometimes there's challenges and sometimes there's not. But I am going to fight through it. With God's help, I should be able to be okay. So I'm putting on this little dress for her because she is so little. It's her Christmas dress with a pair of tights and a pair of little socks that looks like she has shoes on because she's so little. Cover her little legs up because here in New York it is cold. I mean, we've had, the last couple of days have been pretty nice outside. It's just that like the days before that we had snow really bad, and I mean, we don't have any snow on the ground right now because it got nice yesterday, which is weird for us because by now we usually have a lot of snow, but which I'm glad not, because technically winter does not start until the 21st of December, and I always hate when snow comes first. Before then, I did bring some little baggies because I learned this trick. I want to say her name's Susie, her nursery. I learned about the little baggie trick that you put over their hands to put their clothes on so it doesn't hurt them, because silicone is not cheap, nor do I want to ruin somebody's art. So I did get a couple baggies I'm trying to find. That's not the one I'm looking for. Let's see. I don't know where I put them. I thought I put them in my backpack, but I don't see them in here. Don't see them in here. I don't know what I did with them. Oh, there they are. They're at the bottom. Okay. I just got these like little baggies. I think because they're little, they're smaller, and it'll make it easier for me to put their hands in and slide their hand up in. And all her fingers are separate, and they're very like dainty feeling. So I don't want to ruin or catch one of her fingers. So I like the baggie trick that I learned from one of my friends. There is also Mindy that I watch, and I watch this one young lady. I don't remember her name as much, but she has like a comfy couch. I watch her. I listen to the way that people talk and everything like that about this hobby. I do this hobby because I love dolls, plain and simple. Has nothing to do with trying to get the best artist or trying to get the best dolls in the world. I do it because there's dolls that appeal to me and I like them no matter who who makes them. I think they're pretty. And like I said, I've been collecting dolls since I was a young girl. Porcelain at first. I mean, I had baby dolls also when I was a kid. But my brother used to tear their heads off and torment me. So a lot of them, I think I only have one doll left that I had when I was a kid. So, but my mom made up for it by buying me Ashton Drake dolls as I got older. She felt bad. She knew I collect dolls. So, this is Little Miss Shauna. Little Miss Shauna. I try to run my fingers through her hair so I don't have to worry about it. She has such an adorable face. I had a hair tie. She does take a pacifier, a full pacifier. Like I said, she has a full drink and wet system. I put this little sweater on her just to protect her silicone, I guess. Like, but I mean, I don't know if anyone knew that I had lots of dolls in my collection or not. I have different dolls. I was very happy to see that Springflower has a beautiful baby clone doll. I think that was the size I wanted this doll. I wanted it to be a bigger doll. So, but I thought that's what they were sending me, something bigger. But I apparently picked the wrong size or style. So if I ever get another one from them, it'll be something like Spring Flowers. But I don't know. Right now I'm focusing on an artist that I got from watching Marisol's video and her new silicone baby, and contacted her about getting one from her. So I would love one of those babies. I'm gonna get a red bow for her hair. I don't think I'm gonna put, what do you call it? A bow back in her hair. I mean, not a bow, but I don't want to put a rubber band back in her hair. So I think I'm just going to put a bow in and hopefully it stays. So that her hair looks cute. I'm going to do one more changing. After this, I'm going to do my baby Kingston. Kingston, I cannot tell, like, you know how everyone always says to watch out for scammers and all that stuff. Well, when I got Kingston, I was still new in this community, the reborn community, and I didn't really know what to look for. I just knew certain things that I've heard on videos or your guys' videos on what to ask and all that stuff, so I knew that the person really had the doll and all that stuff. I also learned long before I started collecting reborns that that I always pay through PayPal, because PayPal, I have insurance through them, and they'll come after you if you sold me something that's not good. So thank God, because this lady said that she was selling Kingston and that he was a full body silicone and they had armatures. She told me he had one boo-boo on his head up here, which I was okay with because he had hair and, you know, I could cover it up with his hair or whatever. She didn't tell me about all the other problems that he had. Instead of her treating it as if he was art, she let her child play with it, apparently. And had it in their house, and someone in their house smoked. She didn't tell me that they were a house of people that smoke. I do not smoke, nor is it my business that other people do. But if you have a doll, a silicone doll, or a vinyl doll that you're eventually going to want to sell, or you want to take good care of because the artist does a lot of hard work on these dolls, you're not going to want people smoking around these dolls because their bodies hold smoke. And she didn't tell me that somebody smoked in that house. And when I got him, he smelled like cigarette smoke really bad. Like it was gagging me. That's how bad that he smelled like cigarette smoke. So not a good thing, and I wasn't happy about it. And I talked to another collector and another artist, and they both were like, it's going to be very hard to get the smell out, and you have to do this, that, and the other. So after about 6 treatments of the thing that the lady told me to do with him, another artist told me to try with him to try and get the smoke smell out of his body. He started to smell better, but needless to say, I went back to PayPal and I had a fit about it and everything, and I ended up getting most of my money back. And because I have the doll, I let her keep some of the money, but because I was not about to pay to send him back. So she just said, well, can I just keep a certain amount of money in, and then you keep the doll instead of sending him back to me? And I said, fine, but I end up soaking him, like I said, like six to 8 times. I soaked his body and had him outside so that he can air out for almost 3 weeks in a bin full of the stuff that I soaked him with. So he finally came out, and I mean, he's more than just what she said. Like, he's more of a boo-boo baby than she told me. The sides of his mouth are slit, and I didn't know that until I went to go put a pacifier in his mouth. So I wasn't really happy, needless to say, about this lady and her scamming me, trying to sell me that. But now I know what to ask for, and I've come a long way when it comes to buying these dolls, because now I have 16 of them in my nursery. And I've only been collecting for 5 years now. So I knew that the Claire Taylor doll that I bought was a boo-boo baby because the person I bought it from told me she was a boo-boo baby. But I'm sending her out to an artist for them to redo her skin tone and her hair and all that stuff. So I'm sure it's going to cost me a little money, but I just want to make sure that my dolls look and are taken care of. I pay too much money for them. So, but here she is, Miss Shauna. She's all dressed in her little Christmas attire. She looks so cute. And like I said, she's little. She's little. Her skin tone is beautiful. I love it, but again, when I hold her, sometimes I feel something, and then when I don't hold her and I just look at her for a while and I don't pick her up, then I don't feel anything. So this right here is my baby Kingston, one that I just got done talking to you guys about. I love him only because, I mean, I work so hard to get him to smell good. I mean, and his silicone is not perfect, but like I said, he has cracks in both sides of his mouth, and I don't know what to do about that because I'm not a silicone artist. And he has like a little gash in his head right here. That's the one she told me about. But if I could get it fixed, I'd get it fixed. But like I said, that is baby Kingston. And that is just the way it is. So I keep him. He's my only sleeping silicone. All the rest of my silicones are awake. But I'm hoping, like I said, the new artist that I really want to get that baby from is going to have him sleeping. This is the outfit that I'm putting on Kingston for Christmas with his little booties. These are H&M, these booties. And this is a Carter's outfit that I got from Carter's on sale for $5. And I think it was the end of the year, last year or the year before, that I got that for one of my babies. And as far as like the silicone, his silicone is soft. It's not, I mean, you could tell it's an older model silicone baby. And whoever painted it probably was just starting out. Because I don't like to badmouth people's, you know, artwork. So to me, I feel like this baby was like a trial baby. And so he wasn't, his art is not perfect. I mean, he's a cutie. He's a cutie. But like his art is not perfect, and he has like little red spots that just look like somebody painted, just put his hand in paint or something. But again, this is my baby Kingston. Never thought for once about, you know, giving him away or whatever, except for when my cousin's little girl says, I really want a silicone baby. I don't know, I thought about giving Kingston to her, but she's still young. So, and he's already a boo-boo baby, and I would like him to be taken care of. So, not that she wouldn't take care of him. I just want to make sure she's at a stage, you know, in her development that she knows that these dolls cost too much money. And even the little bit of money that the lady kept is still a lot of money for a little kid that's just starting. So, but like I said, needless to say, I love Baby Kingston. I named him Baby Kingston because that's where my new house is down in that area, and I just love the name Kingston for whatever reason. So this is my Baby Kingston. I'm gonna put this little jumper on him. I try to protect him and save him as much as I can from getting further damages or anything like that. He is cuddable. He's very cuddable. He's very cuddly, and I actually love holding him. I do. He's a nice baby. Like when you're having baby syndrome and you really want to hold a baby, he is a good baby to hold. He feels good. Although I do have the two cuddle girls that I told you guys in my last video that I was going to show you before I got off, and I forgot. So I'll show you those two. Those are the Najia babies that I have. And they're both cuddle babies. So, I love this little outfit on him. It looks so cute. Put his little black booties on. I went shopping yesterday and tried to finish up some Christmas stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm only shopping for a little more. My kids are older except for my youngest. She's only 13. But the other ones are older, so I'm giving them some stuff under the tree because I love having stuff under the tree for them to unwrap. But for the most part, they're getting gift cards because they're older now. It's harder to shop for them. But there you go, Baby Kingston. He's in his little, it's like a flannel little outfit. It has the little top on it. And I think he looks adorable. And like I told you, she told me he had armatures. His armatures were broke. She didn't tell me that. So he has armatures in his legs too, but they're also broke. So it's kind of sad because it looks like whoever made him tried their best, like, to make a decent doll, and they just did not take care of him. So he's mine now. And see, I love to pat his little bum because it feels like a real baby. So say bye, Kingston. Bye-bye. All right, baby boy, you're tired. Come on, let's go to bed. Talk to you guys later. Take care of yourself and each other. Be kind to one another. Live one day at a time. Bye.